Welcome. I'm joined by Pamela Pantos of Opera North, and we're here to learn about their upcoming season and a wonderful treat, especially for the kids here in the Upper Valley. Pamela, great to have you on today.
Thank you so much.
Okay, great previous season,
Right.
Still hearing good reviews. What's coming up next?
Amal and the Night Visitors. So for the holiday season, we haven't ever done a big production. And this year, it's a very quintessential Christmas story. Amal is a little lame boy, poor boy with his mom, gets visited by the three kings, and the miracle happens, and he can walk. So it's a very beautiful holiday story. And we are doing it, as you said, free for all of the children of the Upper Valley, which is very exciting.
I'm going to say that's absolutely amazing. And this is a full-scale production.
Right, with a chamber orchestra, full set at the Lebanon Opera House on stage. And we're able to do it because of the generosity of our donors. Children don't get to see a lot of live music anymore. A lot of the things that they hear is electronic, either produced electronically or disseminated electronically. So a lot of our patrons have said to us, we think it's so important, the education and outreach that you do, because we do a lot of it and we go into the schools. But this is different. We're having the schools come into the Lebanon Opera House and experience this wonderful story.
I know one of the things that attracted me to theater when I was in grade school was the personal connection.
Right.
It's one thing to watch television, and now everything is so edited. Even your actors, your great performances are all CG changed. Right. When you're actually in a performance and you're watching someone else be another character, or you're drawn in, it really is a personal connection with that.
Right.
And it's amazing that Opera North is able to do this. Like you said, these productions aren't cheap.
No, they're...
and this is a lot of work.
Right. It is. But I think, again, it's really a value that the company embraces. And we hope that over the years, every child in the Upper Valley will have had the opportunity to see Amal. And the children can participate in it as well. We're having auditions for the children, and we include them in all of our shows.
That's wonderful.
The King and I, we had 20 children as the Prince and Princesses of Siam, and a lot of the dancers from the Upper Valley. So it's not just watching it, but many of the kids know children on stage and will say, oh, I know so-and-so. So it's really exciting that they have this live opportunity.
So high quality theater, and you mentioned your patrons, and a lot of people may not realize this, but the arts are still patron-based.
Absolutely.
If you're going to survive in art nowadays and produce quality works, patrons are absolutely necessary. How can we become patrons, or how could we perhaps give a little, and if a bunch of us help a little, it has a big effect,
Right.
to Opera North so you can continue this good work?
That's fantastic for saying that. Yes, you can go to www.operanorth.org and make a donation right online. And as you said, every little bit counts. If you get a lot of little donations, you can support live theater so that children can have these wonderful experiences. So you're absolutely right. We also love to have a lot of volunteers. We have a huge volunteer base that we need to fulfill every year. And as you know, people move into the area and out of the area, and people sometimes age out of being able to volunteer. So we're always looking for volunteers and patrons, and we have a large ticket base as well. So, you can support the company in many ways.
That sounds good.
Thank you.
Anything else coming up we should look out for?
I'm just going to briefly say the 2015 summer season. I know it's a bit away, but I am going to mention it because we are doing West Side Story, and I think that will have appeal for a huge amount of people. The opera we're doing is The Abduction from the Seraglio by Mozart, and we're doing an American opera called The Tenderland by Aaron Copland. So a lot of big music coming up.
Opera North is a great integration of community and professionals. So tell me about this holiday production, how the singers come from both groups.
Right. So we involve young children in our youth chorus all the way, actually, to any age in the chorus, because it's a wonderful opportunity to participate in a production like this with full-scale production. Our singers are professionals. We do nationwide auditions every year, and we have 16 slots for what we call young artists. They're all professionals. They all have their master's degrees from the ages of about 26 to 32. We get 1,000 applications for 16 slots.
Wow.
So you can see the level of competition for those 16 positions, and we use those artists in the education and outreach we do. And some people will remember them from last summer. The Three Kings will be young artists who have participated in the program before and are off having national careers, but they love to come back, and it's their way of giving back to the community that for many of these individuals started their careers. For our main stage productions, we also have, nationally acclaimed artists that we bring in for the operas and other pieces.
And that's amazing because it's not just the opportunity to go to a wonderful show, but the quality that we have here it's a gem.
It really is. Thank you for saying that. And the orchestra members all play with the Vermont Symphony, the Boston Symphony, New York organization. So again, you have such a high level. I think that sometimes people don't realize the quality of art that we have in the Upper Valley. It is really remarkable what we're able to pull in.
And I'm not going to miss. I'm definitely going to miss her.
Well, I'm glad.
I'm like, let me know as soon as the 2015 schedule is out. I will double check. Well, thank you, Pamela. And thank you for joining us. Make sure you check out Opera North's website. We have this wonderful holiday program for the children in the Upper Valley. Maybe you could take part. And also, see if you can find in your heart to give a little to help put on these wonderful productions for everyone in the community.